Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. Why America is changing so dramatically. That is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. Everywhere I go, folks ask me, what has happened to their country? And it's true that America is not the way it used to be. We have gone from a traditional country to a secular society where politically correct thought dominates, at least in the mass media. Now, the Founding Fathers envisioned a fair country where the public school system would promote freedom, would teach history, government, and civic behavior so that Americans would be better able to govern themselves. What the founders did not want was a government intruding on people's lives. That's quite clear in the Constitution. For example, no religion is to be imposed on any American. That's because in Europe, bloody wars were fought all the time over religion. Thousands of people fled to the New World to escape the oppression. However, it was quite clear that the founders based the justice system in the New World on Judeo-Christian tenets. That's why a sculpture of Moses holding the Ten Commandments adorns the Supreme Court building in Washington. But today, you could never put old Moses and the commandments up on a government wall anywhere. The secular progressives would scream, "You are imposing religion if you do that," because Islam and other theologies do not believe in the Ten Commandments. Enter Jesus, the most famous human being who has ever lived. But if you're a child attending an American public school and living in a secular home, chances are you know little or nothing about Jesus, because the schools are even frightened to mention his name. At Bridgeport High School in West Virginia, they had a picture of Jesus hanging on the wall. There he is, for more than 30 years. 2006, the ACLU and Americans United, both fanatical secular groups, demanded that picture be removed. There was a big lawsuit, and Jesus lost. He's out of there. Now, Talking Points has pointed out many times there's a big difference between philosophy and religion. As I make quite clear in my book, Killing Jesus, the Nazarene was a philosopher on this earth. Some believed he was the Messiah, others did not. But his message of brotherhood was philosophical, and quite the opposite of the Romans who controlled the world. Thus, Jesus was executed for going up against established authority. Don't you think American kids should know that? Should know the philosophy behind our justice system? But no, secular progressives have wiped that out. That's why I wrote The Last Days of Jesus for the kids, so they could find out some important information about the man Jesus. Now, here's the bigger picture for the country. When you have a secular progressive society as opposed to a traditional one, behavior changes. Fewer judgments are made. More lenient criminal sentences handed out. Abortion becomes more acceptable. Drug use and sale becomes more acceptable. Marriage changes. And so does the conduct of children, because they pick up what the adults are doing. And with a progressive president and a very left-leaning Democratic Party these days, you have an acceleration of secularism. The outcome is likely to be a much weaker nation, less discipline, less motivation, less generosity, because the secular religion preaches it's all about me. There's no greater good or greater power. So the next time you ask me where your country went, I'll tell you to read this Talking Points memo.